He didn't have a match right then and there. He came out, help him. Hey, buds, sorry for getting your jobs and you're being harassed.
He was taking his pregame nap. That's all.
He was eating a bowl of Fruity Pebbles.
Hey, I like Fruity Pebbles. Nothing wrong with that. Moving on though, until Joe rudely interrupts. No. All right, moving on. Let's talk about Bray Wyatt. We all know about the promos that he has been spewing out into the Monday Night Raws, but at Fastlane he had another one, but this time it was a little different.
Blows all questions out of the air.
Let's take a listen.
Wait a minute. That's, my goodness. Oh my goodness.
There's a wicked feeling in the air tonight. Can you feel it? You know, I will never forget the first time that I saw him. He made me tremble. His eyes, they were so cold, man. And behind them was nothing but darkness. And I feared him. But now, he has become just like everyone else. Weak and broken. Just a shell of what he once was. His obsession with sympathy has turned a monster into a mere mortal. And now his soul is lost. Stuck in limbo between your world and ours. But I think it's time for him to go home. My mission is clear. I know you can hear me. I know that you are listening. And I want you to know that I don't fear you anymore. Because I am pain. I am suffering. I am Bray Wyatt, the new face of fear. And at WrestleMania, I will claim the soul of The Undertaker.
That was Bray Wyatt coming out to The Undertaker's music. And the Druids were there and everything. The casket comes out. That's unbelievable. I mean, he has got a lot of cojones to come out to the dead man's music. What'd you think?
I thought it was original, and I could see this being a very interesting story, and how I want to see how they're going to play with this story.
Well, rumor has it that The Undertaker might not actually make an appearance on Raw. Rumor has it that he might just wait until WrestleMania to make an appearance.
That ain't happening.
Really?
Wouldn't happen.
Why not?
Why would they?
Well, I'm just reading you a rumor. I mean, from PW Insider.
Well, PW Insider, whoever wrote that needs to get a Stone Cold Stunner. Well, or in context, needs a tombstone.
So what do you think he's going to do then?
He's going to come out.
When?
Whenever he wants, because he's the Undertaker. He's like, Bray, me and you at WrestleMania. Then he's going to point at the sign. He say, you will rest
Yeah.
Dad! And then he's going to interrupt him, and then they're going to have a little, you don't interrupt me, boy. And then he's going to be like, I'll interrupt you, boy. And then he's going to do a stupid little acrobatic yoga pose and walk towards him.
His stupid little
And
acrobat.
Undertaker, bong, gone.
Now,
Boom.
what would you think if The Undertaker came out not as
Shut up,
the
Sam.
Phenom? Hey,
That's not happening.
how do you know? How do you know? If he doesn't make an appearance until WrestleMania, how is that not a possibility?
How is it a possibility?
How is it not? If he's going to retire after the match, Joe.
Why would he retire as something he was for only a couple of years?
Joe, I'm saying because as the dead man, he doesn't really speak, on the mic
He
as
does.
much as he does. He doesn't.
He does.
He doesn't. Not as much as he did when he was the American Badass. But when he was the American Badass, he was on the mic more. He was more in tune with the fans. So, like, if he wanted to give like a speech or something, his goodbye speech, like Edge, then he could do that as the
Or
American Badass.
he can equally do something with way less words because he's the Undertaker.
What do you mean with? Okay, go ahead.
This is what he's going to do.
Okay.
What he can do. He's going to stand in the middle of the ring. Or like that Monday night after WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe even that night of WrestleMania. Well, it would be cooler in my head the night after on Raw.
Okay.
Goes on Raw. The music hits. Has his 50-minute walk down to the ring. Raises the lights. Comes in. Takes off his hat. Sets it in the middle of the ring. Leaves.
Stupid. Don't like it.
That would be very substantial.
It wouldn't.
It would be as equally as...
It wouldn't be cool enough for me. It's not the way he should go out.
that would be equally as... I'm trying to think of the word. It would be impactful, effective, whatever you want to use. It'd be the equivalent of him saying, "Oh, I've appreciated it all over the years."
It wouldn't be. No, it wouldn't be as effective.
This company has done so much for me, and I've done so much for them. No.
Okay, that's not at all what he would say. Is
How can you be the American Badass and come out? I love this job, but I can't do it anymore.
I'm not saying he has to do it like that.
How else would he do it?
I don't know. But
Come
that's
on,
what
man. I'm
WWE.
retiring.
That's what
And
WWE
then
creative is for.
And how creative was what I just said?
That was lame,
Very
lamer and
good.
lame, too cheesy. Like
Undertaker's whole gimmick is cheesy.
I know, but it works for him.
You think Undertaker's really dead?
No, oh yeah, absolutely. The dead man is actually wrestling as a dead man.
Exactly. The whole gimmick is cheesy. And if he just puts down his hat, goes to the end of the Titantron, raises up his right arm, crowd pops, there goes the Undertaker.
No, that's not a way to go
That's
out.
exactly. If it doesn't go that way, it's going to be something way cooler. But
Absolutely, it's
there's
gonna be
nothing
something
cooler
cool.
than that.
Give me a break, Joe. If you think that's cool,
Why would you want him to say anything?
oh, I'm not saying he has to, but I'm saying like if he goes out the dead man, as you're saying, he's gonna do something way cooler than that. That's so lame.
Like
That
what?
is so lame. I don't know. I'm not creative like that, but that's not good enough for me. If I'm a fan, which I am, I'm a fan of the Undertaker. If I see that, I'm just like, all right, what's next? Like that.
That's it. He's leaving.
No, that nobody's gonna know that he's leaving if he does that.
If he puts down his hat
No,
in the middle of the ring,
nah. Maybe like an urn or something.
no, because then he's leaving Paul Bearer there. I'm leaving you.
I'm leaving you, Paul.
Get over you.
I don't know. There's got a lot of options. They have a lot of options to do with that.
I want to hear him.
Me? No,
Let's-
I'm not. I'm
let's
saying
hear
they
him, yeah.
have a lot of options to play with. He can go out any way he wants, and he'll probably be the choosing of that.
I highly doubt. I could bet my life that he won't come back as American Badass.
I'm not saying he will. I'm
come
saying
out on the motorcycle.
I'm saying-
I'm done.
I'm saying, isn't that a possibility?
No.
Anything is possible, Joe.
It's not possible.
Okay.
Unless
Just
if
like-
he has another crack at his whole career, he's not coming back.
Just like it wasn't possible that he did it the first time. Nobody knew. Nobody had any idea he was going to do it the first time.
Exactly. Why would he do that again?
But it worked.
It was something he tried.
I know.
And I'm not saying it didn't work.
I know. What you're
But
saying.
he obviously went back to the dead man for a reason.
Yeah, because buried him alive. He had to come back as something. They killed him. He had to come back as the dead man. You get it?
Yeah.
You get it, Joe? You get it? Yeah.
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 So what, are you going to kill a dead man? And when you come back, I'm the alive man.
Well, no, he...
On the motorcycle.
Listen, Brock Lesnar broke The Undertaker.
So he's going to come back as Batman.
Yeah, he's... Yeah, there you go. There you go. Anyway, prediction, though. Does he leave after WrestleMania? Is he done for sure after that?
I don't know. He's going to come out with a rubber suit. Where's Bray Wyatt?
No, I mean, like...
Punch him in the face.
Is WrestleMania his last match?
Where's Brock Lesnar?
He wants
Get it?
Brock Lesnar
He's
again.
Batman. Get it?
Let it go.
It's going to be like Batman versus Bane. Did you watch The Dark Knight Rises?
I don't watch dumb movies.
It was a really good movie. Anyways, well, I'll explain to you. This sums up the whole thing. Bane, the main protagonist, is equal to Brock Lesnar in this equation. Batman equal to The Undertaker. Okay, so Bane, well, The Undertaker is very confident. I mean, Batman's very confident. Oh, I don't need to train to beat this guy up. I'll beat him up. Whatever. I haven't put on my Batman suit in 7 years. I can do this. Fights him. Bane's just laughing at him. Ha ha ha. And breaks his back. And Batman has to completely regain composure, learn how to walk again, all that other stuff in some Middle Eastern place, and he has to climb out, and he doesn't do it with the rope, so if he falls, he's dead. Blah 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 blah. Goes back, fights Bane. Undertaker comes back. Oh, I don't need to wrestle and prepare for Brock Lesnar. Gets beat up. Now he's gonna come back, face Bray Wyatt. I don't think he's gonna go against Brock Lesnar again because then he'd die.
You dragged it. You're dragging this.
But
cut to the chase here.
It's similar to the Batman story.
Okay, so is Batman done after WrestleMania 31?
I don't know. Batman was done after he beat Bane.
All right, we're gonna move on here from this Undertaker thing.
Undertaker is Batman.
We could talk about the Undertaker for hours on end, but we're not gonna do that because we have other things to talk about. Let's talk about the John Cena and Rusev match.
Speaking of Batman, now we're going to Superman.
Give it a rest. It was an okay match for me. Sometimes, like you mentioned during the show, sometimes you forget that it was for the United States Championship.
You mentioned that.
No, you did.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, thanks for giving me credit though, because it was a good point. Because really, they didn't force that on you enough. Like they mentioned, oh, there's going to be this rivalry between Cena and Rusev, America versus Russia. Yeah, well, obviously America didn't win. Yeah, Rusev cheated. He won the match. He kicked him in the nuts. I don't know if you call that cheating or not. It's up to you. Kicked him in the head, put him in the accolade, knocked him out. Boom, match over. Russia wins.
What I don't understand, why does he have an Americanized finisher? Like they call it the accolade. Why isn't it called the Rusev bend your back or something like that?
Rusev bend your back. Well, I mean, before he does it, he goes, Rusev crush!
Yeah, they can,
So that kind of makes it kind of Russian.
they can call it something stupid or something in Russian.
I don't know. Once again, Joe, why don't you go to WWE Creative?
I will become a writer.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'll be waiting. I mean, do you think this match is going to carry over to WrestleMania, though?
It has to.
Well, on Monday Night Raw last night, Cena came out to address what happened and what's next and whatnot. He challenged Rusev at WrestleMania for the championship. Rusev said, "What makes you think you deserve it?" "My answer is no." Walked out. Cena walked out. So as of right now, no, there's not a rematch.
There is a rematch.
I think there's going to be two, but I'm just saying.
What else are you going to do with John Cena?
I don't know.
I think, well, that was, me, this would have been last year, but I would have thought John Cena would have ended Undertaker.
Ended the Undertaker.
He's the only person in my head that makes sense.
I don't know. That was for last conversation. But ultimately, I think John Cena takes the United States Championship at WrestleMania. Hands Rusev his first loss. Agree?
Yes.
Should be nothing more than that. I mean, people haven't made a big deal out of this rivalry.
And then here's something for you. What's next for John Cena? What's next for Rusev? Does it really make sense to give John Cena the belt? if they give him the belt, yeah, they put the belt on this pedestal, but then you completely crap on Rusev.
How's that crapping on Rusev? He lost to John